I smell.
The vagina just walked in.
Was good, guys. Let me tell you guys something. UFC 304 is this Saturday, and I wanted to make a video on it. Everyone right now is making their picks video, but I wanted to switch it up a little bit. Instead of doing who I think is gonna win, I'm doing who I want to win. You know what I'm saying? The reason I'm doing it this way is because everyone can sit down, put on their Anthony Smith on paper analysis hats on, and still do the fucking MMA math and get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because it's notorious that MMA math never maths correctly. And because of that, I'm just gonna do who I want to win because it's easier for me and I'm picking people that would make me all warm and fuzzy inside if they win. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, I only plan to talk about the fights that I want to talk about. So, with all that being said, let's get right into it. Now, the first fight I want to talk about is Arnold Allen versus Giga Chikadze. And guys, people are sleeping on this fight. This fight's going to be fucking fantastic. It's two strikers going against each other, a kickboxer and a regular ass boxer. Dude, this is going to be fucking sick. I'm being 100% real right now. It's going to be sick. And who I want to win, I low key want Arnold Allen to win. You know, it's his home turf. He's on a two-fight losing skid. I feel so bad. You know, he gets his ass whooped. He gets 50-45 by Max Holloway, and then he goes to unanimous decision against fucking Mosar Evloev, bro. You just gotta feel bad. Low key, like he needs to win. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of want him to win. Now, the next fight I want to talk about is Muhammad Nakayev versus Manel Kape. And I don't know if you guys have been on Instagram or Twitter, but these two guys have fought twice, and these two haven't even fucking stepped on the scale. There's some bad blood between these two. These guys are fucking fighting in the hotel, at the PI, you know, there's something going wrong. And for that, I'm saying it might be fight of the night. This fucking fight's crazy. These two fucking hate each other. Now, on who I want to win, I really want to see Manal Kape win. I feel again, not like he's been on a losing streak again or anything, but I feel really bad because you know his fight with Kai Car France gets Kai Car France pulls out. He does the thing on the mic. It's the notorious thing he does on the mic. He sets it up perfectly. The UFC doesn't reschedule it. He's like, all right, fine, I'm fighting someone else. It tries to fight someone else, but misses weight, and he's been inactive for like pretty much a year now. Last time he fought was pretty much a year ago. So I feel like he needs a win in his corner, especially when the flyweight division is it's like in a drought pretty much. So if he pretty much wins this fight, he'll get a title shot, and I feel like he's deserving of one. Because I like Starboy a little bit. I was watching him in Ryzen. He's a pretty cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Except for some of the things he says. There's some of the things he says is not cool. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like him. The next fight I want to talk about is Paddy Pimblett versus King Green, or formerly known as Bobby Green. And I feel like everyone's super one-sided. I mean, on each side on this fight. I have a feeling this fight's gonna go to decision. You know what I'm saying? This fight isn't gonna go the way people think it's gonna go. These guys are two fantastic strikers, but no one's gonna get knocked out. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. MMA math never MMA maths right, but you know people are saying it. This guy's gonna get knocked. This guy's gonna. No one's getting knocked out. It's gonna be a decision, which is fine because you can still put on a master class and get a decision. You know what I'm saying? But on who I want to win, I really want to see Bobby Green win. You know, I feel like the fans don't give him enough respect, which is kind of sad because he's not a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? I will admit he's very cocky, but he's not a bad dude. Like I'm not saying, they should put him on a pedestal like, oh, he's a top 10 contender all that. But like I'm not saying all that, but he's a very crafty vet. He's been in the organization for 10 years, you know what I'm saying? He was in Strike Force. He's been fighting for a long time. And I feel like people should give him a little bit more respect because, he's a good dude. He's a good dude, you know what I'm saying? He's a good dude. And I feel like if he wins this fight, people will respect him more, and I really want to see that. Now, we have our co-main event, Curtis Blades versus Tom Aspinall for the interim People say interim. I don't believe that shit. It is. I feel like it's for the current heavyweight champion because John Jones is such a bitch. He doesn't want to fight. I don't even want to get started. That's a video for another day on why he's a fucking fraud. You know what I'm saying? He's a fraud. But that's for another video. But that's besides the point. Now we're talking about Tom Aspinall and Curtis Blades. And guys, can we be real for a second? What the fuck are these odds? Are we fucking high? I'm being dead serious. Tom Aspinall is nearly a 4-1 favorite. Like I get it. Like he's interim champ. You know, he beat Sergey Pavlovich, but 4-1? Really? I think this is Tom's toughest matchup. It's not a nightmare matchup by any means, but it's his toughest one for sure. And same with Curtis Blades. I feel like it should be minus 150 and plus 150, 115. You know what I'm saying? It cannot be this crazy, these fucking odds. You know, these two guys are the best heavyweights in the world right now. But on who I want to win, I'm gonna be real. I don't want no one to win. I want this to be a fucking draw. I can't. My sanity will fucking break if I see Tom Aspinall lose or Curtis Blades lose, bro. I fucking love both of them, dude. They're fucking awesome. But if I saw them both lose, bro, I couldn't stand it, dude. I would fucking. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to think about it. You know, I don't want to see that happening. So I'm actually praying for a fucking draw, and maybe they have a trilogy. You know, after John Jones is, retires or something and vacates, and they do it for the actual strap. Now, it's time for the main event, and you guys know what I'm gonna say. The fight is Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad, and I'm gonna be real. I want. Not only do I want this person to win, I think they actually are gonna win, and I'll be honest. I think they will. I think Bilal Muhammad is gonna win this fucking fight. And I know you guys are in the comments. Oh, shot dead, dude. That shit's 2 years old. He hasn't got a knockout since. The guy's a fucking fraud. He fluked his way on winning that belt. You know, went through a PTSD Usman and a 41-year-old Kobe Covington, and he looked like ass, doo doo shit, donkey dick, donkey balls, brother. How you standing up for that man? Guy's ass. And people are saying, "Oh, well, Leon's just gonna out wrestle Bilal like he did Kobe." Really? Are you sure? I don't know if you watched 296, but do you know what I remember from that fight? I remember this. Last time I checked, sniffing ass isn't gonna win you a fight against Bilal Muhammad. It might win you a fight against, on the brink of retirement, 41-year-old Kobe Covington, but not Bilal Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? Number 2 welterweight in the world. It's fucking. You guys are ridiculous. And people are saying, "Oh well, Leon's gonna fucking outstrike him, and because he's the best striker in the fucking UFC. Headshot dead." Guys, no, you okay? I said I wasn't gonna get fucking statistical Anthony Smith on you guys, but I'm gonna get fucking statistical Anthony Smith on you guys. Look at this. Here are two statistics of one's Bilal and one's Leon. I want you to guess which one's Leon, which one's Bilal. I'll give you a minute. Start thinking now. Let me guess. You guys, you picked this one as Leon's, right? This stat's Leon's. Wrong. This is Bilal's, bro. This is Leon's. How are you gonna say, "Oh, Leon's a better striker," when fucking Bilal averages higher strikes per minute? Or significant strikes per minute. I'm sorry. Significant strikes per minute. This guy's Leon's a fraud. I'm being real. Listen, hear me out, dude. Bilal outstruck Gilbert Burns on short notice. He standing TKO'd Sean Brady, and he outstruck Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, who's arguably one of the best strikers in the division. I'm just saying. Leon, legit, barely threw 80 strikes at Kobe Covington, who made fun of his dad, by the way. Made fun of his deceased father and barely whooped his ass. And the motherfucker almost lost his title shot to Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz almost outstruck him by one punch. One punch. I'm just saying, Leon's a fraud, dude. I don't know how people think he's the shit. He isn't anything, dude. Him and Bilal are the same thing, bro. But Bilal's better. The guy's a fraud, dude. Sick of this guy. He needs to get out. I want Bilal to win. Bilal needs to win. He's got to shut everybody up, bro. That's the end of the video, guys. I'm sorry this is a little shorter and it seems like a little more rushed out than usual. I've been very busy recently. But yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe if you like it. Uh talk to y'all soon. Toodles.